Okay, we will now we'll move that. Dear students, here we have seen that factors of climate. Now we will see that how is the season winter and summer. Here the winter season it starts from the mid-November and it will continue till February. And there the January is the coldest month. There the temperature drops below 10 degrees centigrade in the several parts of the country. Especially in the North India, we find very cold weather, right? And moving to southern India, especially the coastal area, enjoys moderate climate and temperature remains below. Let's just wait. Temperature remains. Let me sharing screen. Temperature remains below. Temperatures remains above. Sorry, not below. Above 20 degree Celsius instead. So here there is a map one. It tells how the temperature is there in winter season. Look at this map, my dear students. This is an Indian map showing temperature in winter season. Can you find out anywhere the temperature is above 25? Not there. So throughout the India, the temperatures will be very low. Understand? During the winter season, we see that the sky appears very clear with low humidity and cyclone depressions will form in the Mediterranean Sea that is called western disturbance. So these western disturbance, what in by western disturbance? Cyclones caused in the Mediterranean Sea that is called a western disturbance, and this western disturbance brings moderate rainfall in North India. Here in North India, we see that moderate rainfall takes place, and this is a rainfall enough to grow crops in the Rabi season. Okay, it is enough for wheat crop here. Okay, and when it comes to the position of India, India lies in a northern hemisphere, especially northeast trade winds, and they blow from Indian Ocean to Indian land. Okay, it blow from India from land to sea, and therefore it is dry. In winter season, we see that winds blowing from North India to the Indian Ocean. Winds blowing from North India to Indian Ocean will be dry as they do not carry much moisture. So India lies northeast trade dry winds. So some amount of rainfall takes place in the Coromandel coast of Tamil Nadu. My dear student, this is the Coromandel coast of Tamil Nadu. So here we see that the rainfall takes place instead as what you call the clouds pick up moisture from the Bay of Bengal after crossing it instead. So what is in the this is the northeast direction. In the northeast direction, winds blow so that such winds bring a little rainfall in northern India instead. So this is not a bulky rainfall, right? Bulky rainfall means heavy rainfall, more rainfall, which occurs in the month of June, July, August, and September. Understand? That is the southwest monsoon period. We are discussing winter season. In winter season, on India, northeast monsoons will blow So such a northeast winds blow from the Himalayan mountains to the Indian Ocean, which are dry, so that there is a little rainfall that is enough for growing wheat in North India. This is winter season. Next, moving to the summer season. How will be summer season in India? Okay, summer season starts uh, in the March. Understand? From the March, we see that it becoming very hot. Understand? Moving from as we move from south to north part of the country, there the temperature increases. Understand? Summer in the sense March, April, May, right? So in March, April, May, sun stands above the Tropic of Cancer, that is above the equator. That means sun's rays fall vertically in a northern part of India. So the temperature increases moving from southern India to north India. Understand? It rises slowly and reaches to a maximum temperature of 37 degrees centigrade on northern plains. Understand? What do you mean by northern plains? It is Indo-Gangetic Plains, and in the month of May it touches 41 to 42 degrees centigrade uh, every part of India, especially western plains, that is Thar desert. Understand? And what you call central India. This is central India where Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, uh, and Bihar, Jharkhand, these are there. This is called central part of India. There the temperature reaches 41 to 42 degree centigrade. Understand? And throughout India, the temperature does not go below 20 degree Celsius. Understand? In summer, the temperature does not record below 20 degrees centigrade in any part of India. In the north part of India, moving in the northern plains, that what you call Indo-Gangetic Plains. This is the Indo-Gangetic Plains. Here we see that hard winds blow, and those hard winds are called Lu, my dear students. You may get one more question. What is meant by Lu? Right? Hot winds blowing in northern plains are called Lu. Okay, these are the hot winds which blow in Indo-Gangetic plains, which are also called northern plains instead. And towards the end of the summer season, that is what you call beginning of the June, we see that rainfall, that is what you call beginning of the rainfall starts at the end of the summer, and that will help for growing mangoes in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, so that we call them mango showers instead. My dear students, look at the text. I am highlighting that this is the mango showers instead. In Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, there is a rainfall before beginning of the rainy season or end of the summer season, pre-monsoon showers. Monsoon starts by June. So before monsoon starting, rainfall takes place, that is called pre-monsoon showers. Those are common in Deccan Plateau where Telangana lies. So this pre-monsoon showers helps for early ripening of mangoes and other plantation crops, so that these are called with that name mango showers instead. Let us see that two types of monsoons, that is advancing monsoons and retreating monsoons. Nothing but it is a winter season and summer season. My dear students, just now we have seen summer season, right? Summer season only. Here advancing monsoons. Advancing monsoons starts in India by June. They blow in the direction of southwest. Look at my dear student, this is a figure. Okay, see in which direction these red color arrow marks are appearing. It is July. In the month of July, it is given that is southwest direction. This is the southwest direction. So, advancing monsoons starts blowing from southwest direction. Actually, those are southeast direction. But after crossing the equator, it becomes southwest direction, and they blow from Indian Ocean to Indian subcontinent. Okay, what is there to the south of India in Indian Ocean is there. So winds blow from Indian Ocean to Indian subcontinent. Okay. So here we see that there low pressure belt forms in what you call northern part of India. Understand? It is a summer season. That what you call by June the temperature reaches to high, especially in 20 degrees north and 20 degrees south latitudes. In between this belt of 20 degrees north and 20 degrees south latitudes, we see that tropical area there southeast monsoons will blow from southern hemisphere. They carry moisture from Indian Ocean towards equatorial Indian Ocean and towards the equatorial low pressure belt after crossing the equator. Understand? So where is equator? It is below the India. Here it is there, right? So after actually it blows from southeast direction. After crossing the equator, they deflect. That means they bend in the direction of southwest, right? Why does it deflect? Because of the Coriolis effect, my dear students. Instead, so here we see that when it reaches to the southern part of India, this moisture laden wind, that means the winds carrying the moisture from Indian Ocean are called moisture laden winds. So those winds pick up moisture from Indian Ocean. After reaching the southern part of India, it divides into two branches. One is Bay of Bengal branch, another is Arabian branch. Instead, these two branches move further towards north, further towards north, and Bay of Bengal branch reaches the Shillong Plateau, that is in Meghalaya. Okay, there is a Shillong Plateau, there it reaches. And Arabian branches also reaches to the western part of India where the desert is there. So on the central part of India, it is a intense low pressure belt, my dear students. Winds blow from high pressure belt to the low pressure belt. So where is low pressure belt? It is northern part of India, especially on Tibetan plateau. I'll show the diagram to you. Look at this. This is a low pressure belt in Tibet, and so that this is high pressure belt on Indian Ocean. So winds blow from high pressure belt to low pressure belt, and such winds carry the water moisture. One is a Bay of Bengal branch, another is Arabian branch. When they reach North India, those are caught up by the low pressure belt which prevailed in North India. Understand? And such winds will bring the rainfall. Understand? And that is called advancing monsoon. Okay. So here we see that suddenly onset of monsoon starts. Understand? And it covers within 4 to 5 weeks entire India. And these winds are coming in the direction of southwest, so that we call them southwest monsoons. They are coming from Indian Ocean, so that these winds bring high amount of rainfall. Bulky rainfall takes place at the western Ghats, west coast of western Ghats, western Ghats, and in northeastern India. Understand where it is? I'll show you, my dear students. Taking to the India map here. Look at here. This is the west coast here, right? To the west of western Ghats, we have vast coast. Here we see that heavy rainfall, and also in northeastern states there will be heavy rainfall. And another important point that at Coromandel coast of Tamil Nadu here, at Coromandel coast of Tamil Nadu, there won't be rainfall by southwest monsoons, because what are there? Eastern Ghats are there here, right? They obstruct the winds blowing from southwest direction, so that there won't be rainfall in Coromandel coast of Tamil Nadu by southwest monsoons. When southwest monsoons blow, there won't be rainfall at Coromandel coast of Tamil Nadu, right? And here we see that as the rain does not take place on Tamil Nadu coast, it is called rain shadow region. What we call it is rain shadow region instead. So there is no rainfall at Coromandel coast of Tamil Nadu. Next, moving to that, what you call retreating monsoons. Can you see this figure 4.3? What do you see that? There are two figures. That is, one is southwest monsoons and northeast monsoons. Okay, northeast monsoons. During the northeast monsoons period, it becomes reverse. That is, high pressure belt takes place on Tibet plateau, and low pressure belt forms on Indian Ocean. Right? This is retreating monsoons. Understand? Why do we call these monsoons as retreating monsoons? Actually, advancing monsoons. The southwest monsoons, after covering entire India, by October, November, it returns from Himalayan mountains. So, as the monsoons change its direction and turn to reverse, they called retreating monsoons. Understand? So, during October and November, we see that there is a transition from hot, wet conditions to dry winter conditions. In summer, in summer it is very hot, right? And after the summer, we see that it rains. So it is a hot and wet condition up to the what you call September. By October, November, what happens? These hot, wet conditions on Indian subcontinent will turn to dry winter conditions. Right? October, November is a season we see that winds blow from north part of India to Indian Ocean. That is from Indian subcontinent to Indian Ocean, the winds blow. Okay, as that winds blow from Indian subcontinent, which are dry, right? So it is a period of a transition from hot, wet conditions to dry winter conditions. At that time, we see that the sky is a clear skies, and the temperatures rises. The land will be still moist. So, owing to these high temperatures and high humidity, the weather becomes very oppressive. Have you observed that in the October, November, when you stand in assembly, huh? Standing for assembly, have you felt that it is sultry and the sweat is coming much more, right? This is because of high humidity and high temperature in weather, right? What do you mean by high humidity? Water vapor present in the atmosphere is high. Temperature is also high. When temperature is high, from our body, the sweat comes out, right? And that sweat has to be evaporated. But already water vapor is high in atmosphere, so the atmosphere does not allows to take further water vapor from our body, so we feel it is sultry, and the what to call the sweat stays on our body, and we feel it is oppressive conditions. That means we don't like such a weather condition. Understand? So this is called oppressive conditions due to high temperature and high humidity. So, owing to the high temperatures and high humidity, weather becomes very oppressive, and that is to be called October heat. Dear students, I am focusing the point. uh, if the question is asked in examination, what is October heat? Then you should write it is in the month of October and November, or you should write like this: October, November is a period of transition. In that period, hot, wet conditions will transform to dry winter conditions. By that time, high temperatures and high humidity makes us very oppressive. So this is to be called October heat. Understand? So here in winter season, that is retreating monsoons. Dear students, look at here. What I want to say, advancing monsoons in the sense, monsoons start moving from Indian Ocean to Indian subcontinent. That is in the month of June, July, August, September, right? As the wind blow from Indian Ocean to Indian subcontinent in the direction of southwest, those are called southwest monsoons, right? And it is the beginning of monsoon, what you call starting, beginning in the sense starting, onset of monsoons. Understand? So onset of monsoons are called here advancing monsoons. Understand? When these advancing monsoon reaches the Himalayan mountains, within the 4 to 5 weeks, it covers the entire India and touches the Himalayan mountains. After touching the Himalayan mountains, it starts coming back. Okay, when it starts coming back, the direction is changed from southwest to northeast. So those are called northeast monsoons. As the direction change, it reversed, so that it is called retreating monsoons. Understand? So low pressure conditions once again prevail over northwestern India and move far south to the center of the Bay of Bengal by early November. And during this period, we see that cyclones will form, and that originates over Andaman Nicobar Islands. These are very destructive cyclones. They hit the coastal areas, especially Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, are its targets. Every no year, that means every year almost we see that some kind of a disaster taking place instead, and it is what you call hits the what Sundarbans. Where do we see the Sundarbans? It at Bangladesh instead. Those are Sundarban delta formed by Ganga, and here we see that bulk of rainfall received by Coromandel coast instead. Coromandel coast of Tamil Nadu, my dear students. What I am saying here, the Coromandel coast of Tamil Nadu receives rainfall. Here, the Coromandel coast of Tamil Nadu receives rainfall by winds blowing northeast direction. I'll show the northeast direction. This is the northeast direction. See where I am pointing the arrow mark here. Okay, this is the northeast direction. So when winds blow, then there won't be what we call obstruction to these winds at Tamil Nadu coast. So Tamil Nadu coast, that is the Coromandel coast of Tamil Nadu, receives rainfall by northeast winds are retreating monsoons. Okay, so these are the what advancing monsoons and retreating monsoons. I'll show you that the onset of southwest monsoons here. Okay, yeah, look at that. This is the onset of southwest monsoons, my dear students. Understand? Look at that. When reach how it is come by July, it reaches here in Jammu Kashmir, Punjab, Haryana, then Rajasthan, right? And like that, you see that it reaches. It is uh, sorry, where it is? Southwest. Yes, start. Sorry, it is there from June. See, by June 1st, it reaches the what Kerala, southwest monsoons. Okay, and this southwest monsoon starts by June 1st, right? And by June 5th, it touches Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and southern part of Telangana. And by June 10th, okay, in between June 10th, it means almost June 12th or June 15th, we see that rainfall in our Telangana. That time our school starts, no? That is the reason. That means the winds, southwest monsoon winds starts moving from Indian Ocean, reaches to the Telangana by 10th June. By 15th June, it reaches the Madhya Pradesh. Understand? By 1st July, it reaches what you call this Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, and Jammu and Kashmir. This is what you call a movement of the southwest monsoons. Okay, that is onset. Onset means beginning. Beginning by June and covering within 4 to 5 weeks. It covers entire India. Understand? And it also withdraws, right? When it is now you see that map 4 withdrawal of southwest monsoons when it starts by September 1st in what you call Rajasthan, September 5th by Punjab, Jammu Kashmir, and by December, you know, it is withdrawing from what you call Tamil Nadu instead. So this is the what withdrawal of what you call a southwest monsoons. Based on these graphs also, you may be asked questions like this. So for example, dear students, this will be given to you. What you call this map 3 will be given to you, and you will be asked that at which month we see that onset of monsoons in Kerala. Then you should see that is a June 1st year. By June 1st, monsoons starts at Kerala, right? That should be written by what you call 15th June. In which of these states there will be southwest monsoon? Then you should see here 15th June. It is Gujarat. Which one? Gujarat. You may find that here July 1st July also there, but it is 15th July is earlier to 1st July, so you should write 15th June. Understand? 15th June. 1st July comes after 15th June, so 15th June should be taken. Like that, questions will be asked to you on map, uh, giving the map under information skills. Understand? So this is what I want to say. It is the traditional seasons of India, right? We know that English seasons, that is January to December, right? And whereas our Telugu, uh, what to call seasons also there, okay, months are there. This is Chaitra, Vaishaka, Jyeshtha, Shara. Huh? We have 6 seasons: Vasantam, Grishmam, Varsha, Sharat, Hemant, Shirisha. Understand? So here, according to Indian tradition, year is divided into 6 2 monthly seasons. Understand? It means in every season we find 2 months. See, Chaitra Vaishaka comes in the Vasanta season. Right now we are in which season? We are in Grishma season. Right, Grishma Rutuvantam. Right, it is just completed. Ashada started recently, 2 days back. No, so this is a thing. It is our Telugu season. This is what English seasons, which are based on Gregorian calendar, and whereas our Telugu tradition seasons based on lunar calendar. Okay, this is what you call uh, advancing monsoons and what you call retreating monsoons. Okay, once again I'm showing these figures. These high pressure belt forms on Tibet plateau, right? This is a winter season, my dear students. By winter, what do you see? Winter in the sense October, November, December, right? By December, sun rays fall vertically on Tropic of Capricorn, that is southern India. So there on southern India, especially it is below the southern India. What you can say, it is below the equator. Tropic of Capricorn, from Tropic of Capricorn to equator, right? In between that there is a sun rays falls vertically. So there low pressure belt forms. Low pressure belt in the sense there the wind is the winds the uh, air molecules present at that place is very less, right? And what you call, why does it is low pressure? Because their temperature is high. In ninth class we studied, right? The temperature is high at southern hemisphere, right? Because there the sunrise falls vertically in southern hemisphere, right? That is below the equator to Tropic of Capricorn, right? So there the sunrise fall vertically. So there the what happens, as it falls vertically, the land there becomes heat and heated air rises up. So there the low pressure belt forms, right? And whereas on Tibet plateau, which is far from the vertical fall of the sun rays, right? So that here there is less temperatures. When temperature is less, there your high pressure belt will form. So in ninth class we studied winds blow from always high pressure belt to low pressure belt. So during winter season, winds blow from high pressure belt to low pressure belt, that is Indian subcontinent to Indian Ocean in the direction of northeast. That is called northeast winds or retreating monsoons that we have seen. This is winter season. Winter season only, nothing but retreating monsoons. When it comes to summer season, it is advancing monsoons. In summer, it becomes a reverse. It means that instead of vertical fall of sun rays in a southern hemisphere, we see in northern hemisphere. Okay, we are studying about the climate of India, so we will take India itself. Okay, in North India, that is April, May, June, right? March 21st to June 22nd, sun rays fall vertically, moving falling sunrise falling vertically, moves from equator to Tropic of Cancer, that is North India. So at North India, sun rays falling vertically, so there it forms low pressure belt. By June, we see that it is vertical fall of sun rays on Tropic of Cancer, right? So from Tropic of Cancer, we see that their low pressure belt forms in north part of India, and very intense low pressure belt forms at a Tibet plateau, and high pressure belt forms on Indian Ocean. This is reverse to the winter season, right? In winter season, high pressure belt formed on Indian subcontinent, low pressure belt formed on Indian Ocean. Whereas in summer season, low pressure belt formed on Indian subcontinent, high pressure belt forms on Indian Ocean. So winds blow from Indian Ocean to Indian subcontinent in the direction of south west Understand? Actually, southeast direction. But after crossing the equator, due to the Earth's rotation, that what is called Coriolis effect, winds deflect towards southwest direction. So we call them southwest monsoons. And these southwest monsoons pick up moisture from Indian Ocean and it brings heavy rainfall. Right? By summer only we see that after the summer we see southwest monsoons. Right? That means beginning monsoons start by what to call southwest monsoons. So we call them advancing monsoon. This is advancing monsoons and it is retreating monsoons. See where it is from southwest here, red arrow marks. And when it comes to this figure, what do you see? Arrow marks turn reverse, right? As it turned reverse, these are called retreating monsoons. In Telugu, southwest monsoons are called Nairuti Rutupavanalu because they are blowing from Nairuti. Nairuti దిక్కు నుండి దిశ నుండి వీస్తున్నాయి కాబట్టి నైరుతి ఋతుపవనాలు అంటాం. Instant as it is beginning we call them advancing. తెలుగులో అయితే పురోగామి ఋతుపవనాలు. Instant then after in winter లో ఏమవుతుంది it turns reverse. So advancing monsoons turn return. So those are called here retreating monsoons. వాటిని ఏమంటాం తిరిగినాయి వాటి యొక్క డైరెక్షన్ దిశను మార్చుకున్నాయి కాబట్టి we says it తిరోగామి పవనాలు in which direction they are blowing from northeast so that northeast winds తెలుగులో అయితే ఈశాన్య ఋతుపవనాలు understand so when northeast winds blow it is winter season what to call rabi season right there the rainfall is not bulky so wheat is cultivated right in the what to call southwest monsoon that is Nairuti Ritupavanalu okay there the rainfall is heavy so there paddy is cultivated that what we call kharif season right so depending on what to call the winds direction there is a change in the seasons understand so there is a at a constant time the winds are changing its direction right so this is observed by the Arab traders when they traveled from Arab to India to establish trade relations. So they called it monsoons. Understand? Who has given the name to these winds as monsoon? That is Arab traders. Arab traders have identified. Okay, see here. I am highlighting the point. Arab traders named these winds as monsoons as they are deflecting, changing, as they are changing their direction at a frequent time. Okay, first 6 months, that is in the month of June in the southwest direction, by November, December, it is in the northeast direction. This is the what the advancing monsoons, retreating monsoons, and summer season, winter season. I'm going to conclude the class.